Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we are jumping into The Sims 4 for a speed build video. Yay! I'd firstly like to apologize for the quality of the sound in this video. I have an external microphone that I think does a pretty good job, but as of right now that is out of commission, so until I get that little problem resolved, I will be using my headset microphone, and it's not the best, but I'm glad I have it because I really wanted to make this video for you today. So if you don't like how it sounds, sorry, I don't really either. And also, if you hear some music playing in the back that doesn't really like suit the video, I just have some what do you call it? Some not copyrighted music playing in the background, so I don't get hit for copyright in this. Yeah. Sorry if you can hear that. I don't think you can. I think I'm worrying about nothing. But anyway, yeah. It's been a long time since I've made a video, and there are a couple of reasons for that. Mostly having to do with a few mental health reasons. I won't go too far into detail with that. Just know that sometimes, and this happens to a lot of people, so I bet a lot of you understand, I get really overwhelmed with just life in general sometimes. And I get in these moods where I don't really feel like doing anything. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I haven't been making videos. There are a few other excuses that I would throw in there, but we won't go into that. But I'm here now for this video, and I had a lot of fun making it. So maybe don't expect too much out of me, but maybe there will be more in the near future, hopefully. So right now, we are trying to, what's the word? Furnish the living room. It doesn't turn out how I want it to, so we skip this and head to the kitchen here in just a second because I give up on the I give up on the living room for just a minute. So yeah, but let me tell you what I'm actually doing. Oh my god. I'm trying to do a Scandinavian build. That's the whole goal of me in this video of this house. Is it Scandinavian in the end? I don't know. I think so. I think I did a good job. But I just don't know. So if it isn't, it's modern anyway. Something a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But yeah, I think it turned out nice. I do have a house that I found, a picture of a house that I found that inspired this build a lot. So I will put that up right now, and this came up as Scandinavian architecture. So that's what I'm labeling this build as. And I think it turned out really nice. I wasn't even planning on recording it. I was just playing The Sims. I hadn't played The Sims in a long time, but I just wanted to try and build something to see if it's something I wanted to do again, and I got the floor plan down. That's why you didn't see me actually making the floor plan, is because I wasn't recording at that time. But yeah, so I was like, oh my god, this is actually turning out well. I like how it's turning out. So I turned on the record button and I started recording. And the results, I think, are really nice. Right now, I'm working on the kitchen. This room isn't as bright as I want it to be. But to make the weird shape of the house work, the floor plan just had to be this way. I came up with like 3 or 4 different floor plans, and I was like, none of them were working out. This is the only thing that worked, in my opinion. So yeah, this was where the kitchen had to be. Like I said, not as much light in the kitchen, as I would like, but all the other rooms have amazing windows, amazing lighting. So I think this is okay. And admittedly, this kitchen is really small. But this house wasn't designed to be like big and spacious or anything like that. So I think it turned out really cute. It functions really well, and yeah, it's really easy to play in. I've been playing in this house with the sim that I made this house for. I'll get into that a little bit later. Uh, but yeah, I've been playing in it, and it's actually really easy to play in. And I did use the move objects on cheat. So everything works perfectly as far as I've seen. So yeah, player tested, player approved. Um, so you're welcome. No, I've been having a lot of fun in this house. But yeah, like I said, kitchen is small, but I think it works well. Um, ooh, I think I'm done with the kitchen now. Oh, you see, I tried to add something to that wall that you just saw me put that thing on, and I realized I have an issue with trying to clutter up the whole house with um, lots and lots and lots of things. And I realized that's not what the owner of this house would do. She's not a very cluttered person. Um, she's just not about that life. I am. Modern houses are very nice, and I like how they turn out. Just not my personal taste. I like things to be a bit more cozy um, than this house is. So I tried really hard not to over clutter the whole thing. So not every corner has something to um, take it up. Not every wall has a picture on it, and I think that's okay. I think this house, I think it suits the house. And I tried to go with some. This is where I think the whole Scandinavian thing doesn't come into play. Is the furnishing Scandinavian? I don't think so. It might be. You can tell me if I did a good job. I would appreciate that. Um, but I will put up some pictures that I found on the internet of me trying to get the Scandinavian feel of things. I'll do that right now. And I don't think the house turned out like the picture, but I think what I got is nice. Um, like these couches are final. That nice pink carpet is good to go. I try not to overcolor this house. I'm using a lot of neutral colors like the gray and that light timber color and some browns and whites. So everything just kind of goes together. I did try and put a few colors places so it wasn't so boring. Like that carpet. Love that carpet in here. That's like one of the best things that the Sims team ever put into the Sims 4, I think. And I also put some nice accent walls all over the house. Most of the walls in this house have this gray color that you see. Mostly all the walls are like that, except for every room has a certain color. So yeah, so I have this blue color in all of the common areas, like all of the public areas, like the dining room, the living room, and the kitchen all have this nice pretty sky blue. Um, and here I am. I'm trying to, what I saw a lot was these like gallery walls in Scandinavian architecture, and so I was pulling out a lot of what do you call it, neutral colored frames and things like that, and I was trying to apply them all, but the wall just wasn't big enough, and so I scratched that idea and just went for the one sized up picture, and I thought I went well, and I really wanted to use those chairs for this chessboard. Unfortunately, those are armchairs, so they won't fit to a table, but that's okay because I do get to use those here in just a second. And here I am trying to fill up this corner. This is when I realized, hey, nothing needs to go in that corner. Stop being silly, and so I kind of quit. But now I'm working on the foyer area. Oh, can I just talk about Okay, like I said, it's been a long time since I played The Sims 4, and so I know I missed the update, but I got into my game, and I noticed that there were objects that I didn't notice before implemented in the game. I figured out very soon after that, EA and the Sims 4 team were very sweet to add new uh, furniture and stuff to the base game. I thought that was really thoughtful of them for players who don't have all the packs. But I hate every single piece, and I hate that I hate them, but I do. I don't think they just look to me like they didn't try very hard with the graphics. Like, I feel like they just slapped something together. They're like, oh, give the people what they want. And not actually, they didn't actually give us what we wanted. um, like, there's a bed. I don't know. There's not as much texture. Or, I don't know, you guys. I don't know exactly what I don't like about the new objects, but I did not use any of them because I thought they were all terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't complain. Like I said, I think it's really sweet that I don't know, that they thought of the players who don't have more stuff and they're like, "Oh, let's add a few more things in there." I just don't like them. Sorry, that's just me. Uh anyway, back to the build. I am working on the master bedroom. This has two potential bedrooms. I only use one of the rooms as a bedroom, so it's like one bedroom, one office, one bathroom kind of thing. Like I said, it's not a super huge build, and this was designed for one singular sim to live in. Like I said, there's another room, so if I plan on making this sim grow as a person and have a family someday, so she can convert her little office into a kid's room or, whatever they need as that approaches in their lives. But right now, the only sim living in this is a young adult female sim. She is a writer. I did a little cheatsies and put her in this house right away, and then I cheated her career stats. Anyway, she's a writer, and kind of a lone wolf, sort of. Not that she's trying to be by herself, it's just she's a career woman, so that's what she's kind of been focused on. And so yeah, this is just her little house up on the hills in Windenburg. So yeah, but I think it turned out really cute. And I'm excited to see how her life goes. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, weird. Um, so yeah, in this room, I will admit, the only reason why this isn't one of my favorite rooms, it's not as bright. I think I just used different lighting. Like, you can change that. I could change that if I wanted to, but I am not bothered. But the lighting isn't as, like, I guess white. It's a little bit more warm, which I don't really see in a modern house, I guess. And it's a little bit more cluttered, but I thought that was okay since it was her bedroom. It doesn't need to be so clean and stark, like it has personal effects in it. So, yeah, I thought it was fine. But right now, I am working on her office. I'm just kind of trying to fill in all of these books, uh, all these empty spaces on this bookshelf. Um, it could do a better job than I did. Um, I don't, I don't know. I don't think it looks good. Oh, but as you can see, in this room, I did a little bit of green. I thought green, I've heard that green is like a relaxing color, and so that's why I put it in her office to help her focus. But I put a little easel in here, not that I thought she would really want to use it, because I didn't like up her skill or anything at all. I just, but if she wanted to, or if your Sims want to use this house and they want to paint, that is there. But mostly this is just her office where she can write her books, relax, read if she wants to, and just get away from everything. So yeah, I really liked how this little room turned out. It's a lot narrower than I had intended it to be. And so I was like, uh-oh, how am I going to make this work? But I think in the end, the results are nice. So yeah, go me. I'm just getting a few details on the walls. Like I said, this isn't one of the common areas, so I thought she can personalize it a little bit. And so yeah, I got some more stuff in here. And here's the bathroom. It's pretty boring. It's just a bathroom. I could have done better on it, but I didn't. Sorry. I was bored. I don't like doing bathrooms. They're boring to me. Um, and when I have more than one in a house, I just do all the bathrooms the exact same, like the same floor, the same wall colorings, like the same cabinets, everything, because girl, you know, I couldn't be bothered to personalize the bathrooms. I hate making them. So anyway, yeah, sorry. You can change it if you want. It won't hurt my feelings. Um, I will say the cabinet ended up a lot more cluttered than I wanted it to be. So, um, like I said, this is like a common area, and I think I should have thought that out a little bit more. And just had a nice clean cabinet, maybe a cup for her toothbrushes. Um, but you know, it is what it is. You can delete the objects on the counter if you want. I wanted to use the new bathroom or the new shower that came with the fitness stuff, but it just wasn't working for the room. I use a lot of spa day stuff in here, which I was happy for because I don't use a lot of spa day things. Ooh, and here comes, this is the most difficult part for me, landscaping. Not that it was very difficult, I just don't play around with terrain paint a lot. And, oh, excuse me. Um, and so, I don't know. It, let me throw up some pictures really quick of what I'm kind of going for here. So this is some pictures from the internet that I got up and I was like, ooh, I like that. I think I'm going to use that. So yeah, this is the look I was going for. And I think in the end it turned out really well. It just takes me a long time to get there. Because I'm really particular, and I know there's a way that you can do this faster, so where you can ensure straight lines, but by using like walls and stuff, but I don't think I was doing it right. So I was just like, I'm just gonna freehand it. And off camera, I do some terrain painting in the front of the house, like where the stairs meet. But you'll see, I don't think it's in the screenshots. Might be, but I don't think it is. Anyway, so yeah, just know that there's like a little path to the stairs and everything. Getting some, thankfully in modern builds, you really don't have to do much of anything to the terrain. You can just slap a few symmetrical bushes up and then you're good to go. Because landscaping is literally, that's what takes me so long to get builds up, because I hate landscaping. Look at me. I call myself a simmer, and I say I hate landscaping and I hate doing bathrooms. I like everything else. I like the end result, but it's kind of a struggle getting there. I'm just adding a few furnishings to the outside if you want to sit outside. And here I am looking for stupid outdoor like heating lamp. I couldn't find it. It took me a long time. But look at me, I found it. Here I am just putting the same. I was trying to find something a little bit more neutral for the chairs. Other than white, it looked a little stark, but in the end, it was just the best option. What else? What else do I do? Oh, you know what I do? I do a little bit more furnishing. In the backyard, I put in a fire pit, and I do, she's a very zen lady. And so I put a meditation board and a yoga mat on the back porch. This is where she'll go and do her yoga in the morning. And then I put out a fire pit back here. As you saw from my reference pictures, I did see that. And so I wanted to include that. One might say that the backyard's a little bland, but it's fine to me. I like it. Like I said, it's really easy to play in, and I think it looks good with the aesthetic that I was kind of going for. Just throwing in a few trees, deciding if I like the more cool or warm colored leaves on the trees. I went with the more cool option, and I think I don't want to get too excited here, but I think we're going to add some bushes and add some lighting, some more lighting to the outside. Yeah, and I think we are almost done. Here I am going through a little run through, making sure everything's done. Yeah, and here are screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna go and let you guys enjoy the views. If you like this video, please click that button. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all!